Hello and welcome students. So today we are going to have another lesson, and actually in your book Snapshot Class 11 this is lesson number 1, and the title of this lesson is The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse, and it is very interesting story. If I talk about the theme of the lesson, the theme is honesty. About a tribe is given, a tribe family, and they are known Gary, and they are known for their honesty. They are very honest tribe. Means they do not steal anything from anyone, even they do not have anything to eat, but they will not do any harm to anyone, or they will not go for any of the things which is not accepted. So they are very honest, and they are living with honesty in the world. So here we are going to see the honesty, and other things are also there which are really very interesting. So let us go through the story and check it out what are the things given in the lesson. So in the beginning of the lesson, actually what happens in the morning, early in the morning, around 4 o'clock, Aram is a boy of Gary family, and his cousin is also there, and name of his cousin is Murad. So early in the morning at 4 o'clock, when Aram is sleeping and his window is open, from there sunlight is coming, and suddenly he is sleeping and he looked and he heard some sound at the window. When he looks, he saw that his brother Murad is riding on a white, beautiful horse, very beautiful white horse. When he saw him, very first he thought that he is dreaming. He could not believe his eyes. So he rubbed his eyes. Oh, Aram rubbed his eyes, and he looked again at the window. And next time when he looked, he again found same picture. And what was that? His brother Murad was riding on a beautiful white horse. So he just asked to him. He thought first of all that we are very poor, we do not have even money to eat food, and my cousin, my brother Murad is riding on a beautiful white horse. 100% he cannot buy it. But from where did he get? So he just asked him, where did you get that horse? Did you purchase it? Or have you stolen it from somewhere? So his brother Murad told, now I don't have time to talk about these all things, and I am not ready to answer your question. If you want to ride, just come with me. And as Murad said this word, that I don't have time to talk about this thing, you just come and we'll have ride. Then Aram understood that he has stolen. Generally their family is known for honesty. They never steal anything. But still Murad has got it from somewhere. And now when Murad called Aram, so Aram also sat at the back of the horse just behind his brother, and they went nearby the place. And just where they were leaving, their family was leaving, just behind that there was very big vineyard. So they just went there and they thought that we'll have a ride there. So on the way, Murad and Aram both were talking that where the horse has come from. But Murad did not tell anything openly. He said that no, I have not stolen it. I just got that horse and I just brought it to ride on it. Means I am not planning to sell it out. Until and unless I sell it and earn money, it is not called as stealing. Means I have not stolen it. I just bought it and I just want to have a ride on it. Only those were the words. So, and until and unless I just keep it for myself or I sell it for money, by the time it cannot be called that I have stolen it. So we'll use it for some time, and after that I return it, or I will just leave it from where did I get it. So in those words were very good to hear for Aram. So Aram was also satisfied now. And after that Murad told Aram, you just get out of it and you just climb down of it, and I alone will have ride of it. So he just went, Murad went first and he had a round, 1-2 round, and he returned back to his brother Aram. Now it was Aram's turn. So Aram said, now I alone will ride. Actually Aram was very small. He was just 9 years old and his brother Murad was 12 years old. But he was very experienced. He was too much experienced with animals. He was fond of animal. He loved animal and animal also loved him. So Murad told Aram that I don't think it is possible for you to ride on it alone. But still Aram insisted and Murad said, okay, you just have a ride. So when Aram sat on the back and he started riding, the horse was out of control and it started running here and there and it jumped, and after a distance he could manage. Aram could manage, but after some time he just fell down and the horse ran away. And Murad came just behind and told Aram that I don't care about you, I will care only about the horse. You just stand up and I am going to look for him and you also go to look for it. And they just both went in the different direction and said, whosoever will get the horse first will bring the horse here. And they both went in different direction. So whenever Murad is speaking anything, that time Aram is thinking about him that he has got a little bit temper high, or he is a different kind of person. In general, everybody's family, we see that one person has a different way of living. So here also Aram was having different way of his living. His way, the way he talks, the way he behaves, the way he get angry, that was different. In the same way, one more family member was there in his family and his name was Uncle Khusro. And Uncle Khusro was also very high-tempered person. He is very happily talking, but suddenly he gets angry. And whenever he gets angry, he has very famous dialogue. And what was that? Pay no attention to it, it is of no harm. Means whenever Uncle Khusro is talking and he is getting angry, generally what he repeats, pay no attention to it and it is of no harm. So he is compared with his uncle Khusro and Aram. Both are considered as the same behavior people. They are just known for their anger and their different attitude and different behavior. So Aram is also thinking for Murad that he is also having different kind of personality. Now after some time Aram got that horse and he brought back to the same vineyard. And now this boy, he said, now we shall keep this horse with us only until and unless I learn the riding. Who is saying? Aram. Aram is saying to Murad. And Murad is saying, we'll keep it for some time and after that I will return it to the owner. And but now Aram is saying, no, we'll not return him. At least for 6 months we shall keep it with us. And I will learn it how to ride. In this way, every morning they are coming and riding the horse. Suddenly, one day, when his Uncle Khusro was at his home, they found somebody has come. That time Aram was sitting with Uncle Khusro. Now suddenly somebody has come, and who was he? His name is John Byro. Now John Byro is who? John Byro is the real owner of that white horse. So he came to Uncle Khusro and he just talked to Uncle Khusro, and he also said that I am not getting my horse back. It is of white color and around for the last 1 month it is not returned. So Uncle Khusro, according to his nature, he got very angry and he said, pay no attention to it, it is of no harm. So in this way, general way of his talking it was. And John Byro also knowing about their family, so he was also not getting angry, or he was not taking it differently. Now next what happened? As Aram heard those words that Mr. John Byro is talking to my Uncle Khusro that my horse is missing, so he just left that place and he ran towards Murad. And when he reached to Murad, he found that Murad was sitting under a tree and he was holding Robin, the bird. And he was hurt, so Murad was just putting some mud on the bird's wound. And since this thing shows that Murad was having too much attachment with birds and animals, so When Murad was found doing this whole thing, that time Aram told him that somebody is sitting at our home and he is talking to Uncle Khosrow. And who is he? John Byro. And I saw him, he is saying that my horse is missing. So 100% I am damn sure that this horse which we are riding every morning, it is of John Byro. So and we should return him by listening his word. So next morning again, but now Murad said we'll keep it for some more days. After that we'll give it to him. And next morning again they were on riding. So when they were riding the horse early in the morning, that time John Byro came. Suddenly John Byro came face to face. And John Byro just checked the horse minutely. He checked his ears, eyes, nose, even teeth and color. Everything he checked and said it is 100% two copy of my horse. Means because he was having deep faith that this family, because he was knowing the family, Garrigan family, and he said that I know your family is very honest. So his family, Aram and Murad family, was known for their honesty. So he could not doubt that they have stolen. So therefore he said that this horse is just resembled to my horse. It is two copy of my horse. If I had not known your family, I would have doubt on you that you have stolen my horse. And these two boys are knowing that this horse was him only. But he is believing in me and my family that we cannot steal. Therefore, he is saying it is the copy of my horse. And when and John Byro again returned back. Now they had a ride another 2 or 3 days. And after that, when they were able to ride it well, one day Murad thought that now John Byro has seen and he has deep faith in our family. So these words affected two boys, and Murad repent on his act that I have stolen it and I did not tell him the reality, it is your horse. So what should I do? I should return the horse to Mr. John Byro. And one night he just went and tied the horse in John Byro's boundary, and he returned. And next morning John Byro, when he found that the horse was back to his yard, he was very happy to see the horse, and he came to Uncle Khosrow again and told that I got my horse back, and he was very happy to have his horse. And according to Uncle Khosrow's behavior, he again got angry, and generally he used to get angry, and he repeated his statement that pay no attention to it. It is of no harm. And in this way, the lesson came to end. And in this end of the lesson, we have found that the family member, the Garrigan family of Uncle Khosrow, or we can say Murad or Aram, they all were very really honest, and they never did anything wrong to anyone, and therefore they have earned a reputation among the people around it that they are very, very honest people. So in this way, the lesson is coming to end, and I hope you are very clear with the summary, and it's a very easy story, and easily the question can be answered of the particular lesson. With this hope, all the best, have a good day.